Let's say you are waiting to go to a trip in US with your wife and her family. So you put together to-do list and make sure that all the important items that need to be done beforehand are completed. There's one thing left: exchanging currency. In most countries, that is actually really easy though because there is already a system set up where you can go to a kiosk or a bank and exchange your INR easily for the USD. But what will you do when you have to trade your Bitcoin for Ethereum or your Ethereum for Matic? Well, this is the dilemma that cryptocurrency is having, but more on that in this video. Welcome to the SmartView AI Academy, where we spend a lot of time and resources creating these amazing animations so that you can sit back and relax and hopefully understand this topic with the help of our analysis stories and examples. Let's start our video. What is a blockchain bridge? A blockchain bridge is a connection that allows the transfer of tokens or other data from one chain or network to another chain or network, which allows the ability to interact with another chain's decentralized applications. Before we get into this, you need to realize something very important. All coins have their own blockchain. Tokens, however, are virtual versions of an asset built on another coin's blockchain. So let's break this down. There are actually many different cryptocurrencies networks. For example, there is Ethereum network, there is Solana network, the Binance Smart Chain network, the XTI network, the Cardano network, the Polygon network. You get this picture. These all coins have their own separate networks. Now the Ethereum's network is obviously built using Ethereum as the main coin, and then so on for all these other networks. However, you can have Ethereum token on Binance Smart Chain. You can have Ethereum on Polygon network. These coins are represented as tokens on the other coin networks. They use specific mechanism so that the price trade the same. So now you know that each coin has its own network. That each coin can be represented on another coin's network. You can hopefully understand the reason for a blockchain bridge. Let's go over a very simple example as to why you would use a blockchain bridge. Aave is very powerful and popular lending and borrowing platform that allows you to lend out your cryptocurrency in turn for earning interest on it. For example, if I lend out Ethereum on the Ethereum network, I can earn around half of a percent of interest right now. However, if I lend out the basically the same asset Ethereum on the Polygon network, I can earn 3%, which is 6 times the returns. So if I take my Ethereum on the Ethereum network and I move it over the Polygon network, I can get a Polygon representation of the Ethereum coin and then use it on Aave so that I can get higher interest, or maybe I want to move my Tether from Polygon to Ethereum, or maybe I want to move my USDC from BSC to Polygon. All of these cross network transfers can be performed through a blockchain bridge. Now you might be wondering, why are these needed? Well, bridges are currently needed for three big reasons. One is because most of the ERC20 tokens that you buy right now are the native to the Ethereum network. This means even if you have Polygon or Matic on Coinbase, they give you an Ethereum version of a Polygon or Matic instead of true Polygon token on the Polygon network. Major cryptocurrencies brokers literally do not sell native tokens. Instead, they sell tokens on the Ethereum network. This means you are not getting the true coin. The second big reason you would switch your native Ethereum on the Ethereum network to the Polygon network is because a transaction on the Ethereum network right now costs around a minimum $2, while a transaction on the Polygon network is so cheap that you can perform 50,000 transactions for $2. Polygon in fact was created as a way to scale Ethereum. However, it currently doesn't have the same security that Ethereum does. This is simply because by nature, Polygon is a bit more centralized. So the bridges are needed so that the regular people can more easily access new networks, and they are also needed because some networks are cheaper, faster, or maybe safer than other networks. And lastly, we need bridges for progression. In the current state, the responsibility is on each of the different blockchains to innovate, solve security issues, and be able to scale. For example, what Bitcoin brings to the table, Ethereum cannot really use to make better. Now, this is where bridging will come in. In turn, it will turn cryptocurrencies into more of a team sport, working all together to make a crypto all-around solution to the problems that is trying to solve. Now let's go over some of the issues with bridges. One of the issue is that they cannot be 100% trusted, unlike a decentralized application, which uses code and programming language as a backbone. A blockchain bridge generally must have an entity or a person or a company behind it. In other words, a majority of bridges currently being used are centralized. Along with that issue, another issue is that they are usually quite slow. Some transfer take minutes, other take hours, and some even take multiple days. To give you an idea of how long this takes, most transactions on any of the big networks can be completed in less than 10 minutes. So now we are into the integrity. Let's get into how they works. There seems to be two main ways that a cryptocurrency bridge works. Now we have done some research, and if you find a third way, definitely drop a comment below and we will try to cover it. Alright, so the first method is very centralized and it's essentially on an extension of any other exchange. In a sense, there is a large pool of Ethereum Tether and a large pool of Polygon Tether. Both are Tether representation on each network. Now you should know here, sometimes instead of a pool, it's literally a company or a person, but usually it's pool. Now when you go to deposit your Ethereum Tether, it gets added to the Ethereum Tether pool, and then the centralized authority will send you an equivalent amount of Polygon Tether, which actually gets taken out of that pool. Now of course there is a fee that you pay that gets taken out by the centralized authority or the and given it to the liquidity providers, but it's usually a very small fee and you are pretty happy paying it because there is not really any other way to get on the network. One of the issues is that you must trust that the central authority doesn't steal your money in the process. Especially this process takes days. Along with that, this method only works if the people keep trading back and forth. I actually ran into this problem when I tried to transfer some of the stablecoin from BSC to the Polygon network, and the Polygon network had no stablecoin to give me. The pool was literally empty. I had to wait around 4 hours for someone else to make the reverse transaction so that the pool that I needed to have access to was filled with their funds. The second way that a cryptocurrency bridge or a blockchain bridge work is through smart contracts. Now this one is very complicated and could be its own video that we are going to summarize it really quick. Whenever you bridge your crypto, your current asset that you are sending is actually frozen in a smart contract. Then once your assets are frozen, you are given a copy of that token on the new network that you wish to move to. Now the smart contract literally mints you more of that token, and it's okay doing that because it knows that you burned or you froze that token on the other network. It should be also be assumed that this smart contract method is usually used for the coins that don't have their own smart contract capability. For example, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Dogecoin are three big coins that people love investing in, but they do not have the ability to do things like lend or borrow. And Aave, instead, you can simply get representation of these coins on a network that does allow smart contract interaction like Ethereum. In fact, RenBTC is an Ethereum token that allows you to hold a token that is pegged to the Bitcoin price. So essentially it is Bitcoin, but since it's on Ethereum network, it gives you the capability to do things like lend it and interact with other decentralized applications. Here are a few current examples of crypto bridges. One is Xpollinate. Now the Xpollinate is powered by two companies that are actually unaffiliated with the blockchains that are allowing you to bridge to. They have probably created this bridge in order to collect fees paid by the traders. This is actually the bridge that I mentioned earlier that had zero liquidity and I had to wait 4 hours, but it worked. Next up is the Matic bridge. Now this bridge was developed by the Matic or the Polygon team to help get more people onto the true Polygon network instead of a Polygon on the Ethereum network. And lastly, we have Binance bridge. Now this bridge was actually created by the Binance company to also help onboard people from other cryptocurrencies to move to the Binance Smart Chain. There are many other bridges, but we highly recommend to check reviews and do your own research on whatever bridge you plan for sending your assets to. One quick trick that we recommend is to Google Xpollinate reviews on Reddit, and then you will get a ton of personal reviews. In this case, replace Xpollinate with whatever bridge you plan to use. If that bridge decides to start scamming or rug pulling, it will likely quickly show up on Reddit. Alright guys, we tried to educate you on the topic of the crypto bridges. We want to hear from you. Have you guys used any crypto bridges before? And if so, what was your experience? Please let us know in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching our video. We hope that you enjoyed it. We hope that you learned something, and most importantly, we hope you to see you in the next video.